So I am thrilled to have Rob Lipsett here beside me, literally the Irish fitness dude, but king of YouTube. And with that, I wanted to ask him something that I imagine so many people watching on are wondering, how does somebody with his profile make money? No better man to ask. So Rob, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you for having me into the office today. Always great to see you. And yeah, there's so much like taboo around this subject and it can get really confusing. So I try to kind of break it down into simple terms. So, okay, having a YouTube channel, right? It's called a YouTube channel, not a YouTube page. It's like having your own TV channel, okay? And just like having a TV channel, companies will pay to put ads on your channel, okay? To promote their business, okay? So that is one way. And on top of that, you may have a business or a few businesses too. So you can promote your own business on your YouTube, on your Instagram, on whatever it is you use to generate revenue. So for example, I've a couple of ebooks, I have an online coaching business, gyms, a lot of things, right? Clothing.
The empire.
Yeah, the empire, like it goes on. I think there's like, when you add them all up, there's like 7 or 8 different streams of revenue. So you use your social media to just promote that. It's literally just like putting an ad on the side of the bus, it's ad in the newspaper, but it's a lot more effective. So to kind of put it into scale, I think this is the easiest way to put it. Okay, ebook on my website, €30, right? YouTube channel, never mind Instagram, Snapchat, Instagram story, Facebook, Twitter, everything. Just look at a YouTube channel, right? Getting millions of views per month of all different videos. I've made over 300 videos. My ebook is linked in every single video. Millions of views. Is it that hard? Is it that hard to sell 1,000 copies a month? No.
That's 30 grand.
Yeah, it's 30 grand. So we're only touching the iceberg there. So.
Well, okay, so many people I imagine watching on are starting. So what was your first start? Like, what was your first book that you made off it?
Absolutely. So when I was first starting off, again, like, don't think you're gonna just start at the very top. I was working 2 jobs I hated. I was living in a living situation that I absolutely hated, okay? So don't think that you're just gonna start at the top. Imagine you walked into an office out on Harcourt Street and you were like, hey, I'm here to apply to be director, CEO. Okay, it doesn't work like that. You're gonna start at the bottom, right? So I was, working in an office and I was like doing my emails on the sly. I was, as soon as 6 o'clock would come around, I was punching off. I was going home, driving home, getting the gym in, doing up all my online plans, everything, writing these little PDFs and getting a graphic designer to make them into books, finding the cheapest web developer that I could afford at the time to make myself a website that could make payments. So obviously you got to start slow, and that's where it did kind of started. So doing online training plans and little workout splits.
So online training plans is in somebody sends you a mail and says, Rob, I'm a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
How do I get ripped like you? And you literally will piece together a program, send it back through email?
Yes, exactly. All done online, all done via email.
Wow. Okay. Jesus. Okay. So then you start getting a bunch of them. You can't respond to all of them because there's just so many. Where do you go then?
So then that is when I made a guide on how to do it all yourself, okay? So it's like you key in your measurements, you key in your weight, your stats and everything, and it tells you step by step how to do out your own plan and update it over time.
Can I ask, at this stage, how many followers are you on?
Not even 20,000.
Okay, so 20,000 followers. And at that stage, are all your mates looking at you thinking you're batshit crazy?
A little bit, yeah. Luckily, we actually went to the same school, and I had a very close group of friends, and they're all very supportive. I do know some people and do hear some people whose friends are a bit like, what is this? But I'm really lucky to have had cool friends. Yeah, they were kind of, giving me a slagging, but nothing malicious. But yeah, so I'm really grateful for that.
Okay, wow. So you go from doing tailored programs to you build a kind of a system that literally churns out programs.
Exactly.
Yeah. And at that stage, you've got 20,000 followers. You're making good money, big money, or sorry, I'm talking way too much about money, but
No, that's it. Oh no, money's great. Money's a great topic. No, literally, I hate when people view making money as a bad thing. It's literally just like, what? Like, some people, if you are balling out, people look at you as if, oh, this guy's definitely done something wrong. He's cheated the system. He's broken some laws. It's like, just because I don't have to go to work and you know, I can earn more than what I used to do doing a 9 to 5 doesn't mean that I've committed some crime, okay? I've just worked hard, but more importantly, work smart.
Yeah. No, it's ridiculous because so many people shy away from that, or they think, oh my God, I'm onto a good thing, I better not tell anyone, which is actually so sad because I think there's nothing more fulfilling than actually sharing that with others and letting them learn. Okay, so 20,000 followers, you've got the system. Where did you go from there?
So then once I quit my job, it was finally safe to do so. I was like, the side gig is making enough. It's actually making more than the 9 to 5. So I was like, okay, I can put 100% effort into that. Once you put 100% into something, that's when you're going to see the results. And that goes for the gym, that goes for your diet, it goes for business too. So put 100% into that, put that guide in place that could keep just churning out plans. And then I could focus more on content and social media and creating content for viewers and followers. And that's when the numbers started to go up a lot. And that's when I was able to travel more, collaborate like what we're doing now. And so yeah, that's when the numbers started to go up.
So you've been unbelievable in collaborating. Is there some kind of secret network that you're part of, or is it just that you're mates with these people? How did that all happen?
Just be a sick guy. Just be a cool guy. Like elevate the mood in the room. Like, once you walk into a room or something, you want to put everyone up. Like, it's such an Irish thing to be a begrudger and try put everyone down. But like, a true alpha or like a true, just a good person wants everyone to do well and wants to put everyone up. Like, I love seeing people succeed. I love it. I get psyched up. And then there's another half of people that when they see people succeed, they get jealous. So don't be that half. No, don't be a sick guy, not a sad guy.
So literally these people coming for collaborations reached out and said, Rob, I love what you're doing, I'd love to do a video with you, or something along those lines, or did you do that yourself?
A little bit of both, so some people, like, I've actually been shocked at some of the like massive names that are like, yo, I see you putting in work, let's do something together.
Wow.
And then of course I'd also reach out to people as well.
Any cool names you can mention?
Well, of course, I'm training in SPG these days, but of course the whole Conor McGregor crew, Christian Guzman, I started off being a huge fan of his, and now we're literally best friends. So loads of people like that, yeah.
That's deadly. That's fantastic. And then I'm starting to see loads of not loads of sponsor posts, but I'm starting to see like deals with like Raw Gym, like different supplements, like different clothing. Yeah. How did all that come along?
So yeah, I've worked with like Samsung, recently Primark, My Protein, Alphalete, all these huge brands. And I think that honestly comes from integrity, okay? So I treat the LF Army, I treat my subscribers like they're friends and family, okay? So I turn down more brand deals and more sponsor posts than I take on. I've turned down tens of thousands worth that don't fit my channel's ethos, okay? So, because would you recommend a product that you didn't use, friends and family? Of course not, okay? And that's how you should treat your following. And that's how influencers actually get a bad name. They promote, some useless tea or some pill that promises you to get skinny, and it's just full of herbs, it's full of oregano, it's full of fake promises. And that's, they're playing the short game, right? They're in for a quick buck. I'm in playing the long game. So I want to build up not only a following, but a community that trusts me. So when I do promote a product, they'll go buy it because they'll trust me.
So where are things right now for you?
So right now, again, I'm focusing on Raw Gym. We've got a personal trainer academy. I'm focusing on just growing my audience in every way possible. I've got a few more businesses springing up here and there, but I don't talk about things until they're done. We were talking about it off camera just there. So literally just what I'm doing now on a bigger and better scale.
Okay, and an annoying question, I hate when people ask me this, so I'm thrilled to ask you it. Yep. 5 years time, where are you going to be?
See, if you actually came up to me and told me 2 or 3 years ago I'd be here now, I would not believe you. So the truth is, like, I don't know. And it's like, whatever my situation is, I'm just going to adjust to it, I'm always just going to do whatever I'm doing to the best of my ability. So I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know where I'm going to be 6 months from now. Never mind 5 years.
Okay, and then last hack. Basically what I want to do is create a channel that any kind of aspiring entrepreneur could look on, could learn from others' mistakes possibly at their expense so they could speed up their entrepreneurial journey. If you were telling an aspiring entrepreneur one kind of little gem of advice, what would it be?
Okay, oh wow, that's so tough, but I'll always remember this statistic that I saw, and it really kind of makes you realize how difficult it is, and it's that 98% of businesses fail. That's terrifying. That is scary. But you only hear about the 2% that succeed because they're so happy. They're like, oh my God, I've made a successful business. Everyone, listen to me, okay? So you gotta realize how hard it is to build your dream life. Like, imagine literally if someone's like, hey, yeah, you can have your dream life, just do this. It's not that easy. Like you see just everyone, so many people just walk around the street and they're actually in like a lower consciousness. They're just doing what they're told to do. They're just zoned out, they're just zonked, and they're just, working these jobs they hate. So for you to actually grow a successful business and realize you're gonna be in the 2%, you gotta start thinking like that 2% and realize how difficult it is, how hard it's going to be, how much work it's going to be, but you also got to realize how much fun it's going to be as well. You got to enjoy every step of the way. So yeah, be realistic and be honest with yourself.
Sweet deal. Well, listen, thank you very much.
Put it there.